2021 Ford Mustang GT. For more than 55 years, the Mustang has built a reputation for stirring performance at prices that the average shopper could afford. Sure, there have been countless improvements along the way, but the tried-and-true formula of 2 doors, lots of power and rear-wheel drive remains. This doesn't include the curiously named Mustang Mach-E, which is a completely different all-electric, 4-door quasi-sedan SUV. There are a few changes for the 2021 Ford Mustang. The Bullet Edition is gone, but in return Ford has brought back another historically inspired version, the Mach-1. This revived Mach-1 is the most well-rounded and capable yet and fills in the gap between the GT and the monstrous GT 500. It comes standard with many of the performance features that are optional on the GT Plus, specifically tuned Magnaride adaptive shock absorbers and an available Mach-1 specific handling package for even greater capability. The Mach-1 also gets a 20 horsepower bump over the standard GT, up to 480 horsepower from 460 horsepower, and can be had with the 6-speed manual from the GT 350 or a quick shifting 10-speed automatic. This Mach-1 is definitely more than just a nostalgic sticker pack. Overall, the Mustang remains our top muscle car pick, eclipsing the Chevrolet Camaro and Dodge Charger. How does it do that? Check out our expert rating below to read our in-depth evaluation. Want more real-world information? Check out our long-term test of a 2019 Mustang GT convertible where we cover the ownership experience over the course of a year. Many of our observations still apply to the current Mustang, whether it's a drop-top or coupe. From a base EcoBoost all the way up to a decked-out V8-powered GT, the Ford Mustang provides ample amounts of style and performance. It also makes the appropriate nods to the Mustang's heritage while staying current with the latest technology features. Among today's muscle cars, the Mustang is hard to beat. The Mustang GT is impressively quick thanks to its gutsy V8. The brakes are also fittingly firm, giving you plenty of confidence to brake hard. In Edmunds testing, the GT covered 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.6 seconds and stopped from 60 miles per hour in 118 feet. The steering effort changes depending on the drive mode you've selected. Regardless of mode, there's a good amount of feedback for the driver. Even without high-performance summer tires, the Mustang handles corners well thanks to well-managed body roll and impressive overall stability. The 10-speed automatic works very well too. It picks the best gearing without seeming overly busy. You'll be comfortable for hours in the Mustang, which is quite a feat considering how performance-focused this car is. The seats offer great support and the cabin is fairly quiet. The V8 sounds great, which is precisely what you'll want to hear. The climate controls are front and center, and well-placed vents evenly distribute cooled air for front passengers. The automatic climate control rarely needs any adjustment once set. The ventilated seats are quick to cool you down on hot days and keep you comfy on long drives. The controls are thoughtfully placed, and there are enough adjustments in the steering wheel and driver's seat for most owners to find a comfortable driving position. The Mustang's doors are long, which means they're hard to open fully in a tight parking space. Rear passengers will have a hard time stepping past the folded forward seat when they're squeezing into the back. Backseat space is limited even for children. Outward visibility is pretty good, though, with relatively narrow windshield pillars and a large enough rear window for a near full view of what's behind you. Muscle cars don't exactly scream high-tech, but the Mustang gets high marks for the availability of newer features. Ford's Sync interface has top-notch voice controls, an 8-inch touchscreen, and Apple CarPlay or Android Auto smartphone integration. The optional digital instrument panel not only looks cool, but it is functional and is a great secondary control screen. The advanced safety features, blind spot monitoring, lane keeping assist, etc., are well tuned to avoid false alarms. The forward collision warning is appropriately startling. The adaptive cruise control executes with smooth inputs and maintains the set speeds on steep downhills. The Mustang has a sizable lead in cargo capacity over the Camaro, but the Challenger still has the most. The 13.5 cubic foot trunk has a wide opening and a low liftover height. 2 golf bags can fit across the back with the standard stereo. Inside, there's just enough space for personal items but not much else. The cup holders and door pockets are merely average. Installing a child's car seat will be tough because of the limited backseat space and the restricted room you have to load it in. Fuel economy for the V8-powered Mustang GT is about average for the class. We managed 23.6 mpg on our 115-mile evaluation route, but it took a lot of restraint to get there. That explains our 15.1 mpg average over the full 2-week test time. In the muscle car category, pricing for the big three is pretty much neck and neck. Ford's basic and powertrain warranties are also average for the class. Free scheduled maintenance is not included with the Mustang, though you do get roadside assistance. The Mustang GT, even without any performance options, is a hoot to drive. It's stable and fast, yet you can also make it a tail-sliding hooligan machine if you want to. The available active exhaust adds an amazing sound to the car and encourages you to drive it hard. It's capable of raucous performance, yet it's also a pleasant daily driver. That means it can fit your personality or mood on the fly. For the authentic muscle car experience, we recommend the GT trim that comes with a burly V8 engine. We also suggest sticking with the manual transmission for the full effect, even though the Mustang is marginally quicker and more efficient with the automatic. The 2021 Ford Mustang is available in 5 main trim levels: EcoBoost, EcoBoost Premium, GT, GT Premium and Mach-E. The standard body style is a 2-door coupe. A folding fabric top convertible version is also offered in all but the Mach-E trim. Convertibles add more security features and active noise cancellation, but the rear seatbacks are not foldable. There's also the Shelby GT500 that's such a giant leap forward in performance that we cover it in a separate review.